All right, let's talk about a really powerful shift in thinking. How maintenance and reliability, or M&R, can go from being seen as just a necessary expense to being a critical driver of business success. It's a whole new way of looking at things, and it all starts with one simple question.
So think about your own company for a second. How did they see the M&R team? Are you a cost center, basically a line item for spending money to fix things, or are you a profit driver, a strategic partner who's actively helping the company make more money? As we're able to see, that one single distinction, well, it changes absolutely everything.
So let's dive into this new perspective. We're going to move way beyond the old school reactive view of maintenance and into something much more strategic and, frankly, a lot more powerful. This right here, this is the heart of it. You know, the old way of thinking is purely reactive. A machine breaks, we go fix it. But this new mindset, it's all about being proactive. It's about optimizing your equipment and, more importantly, preventing failures before they happen, so you can unlock the capacity your business needs to hit its biggest goals. And I love this analogy because it's perfect. Think about a Formula One pit crew. They're not just out there fixing flat tires, right? No way! Every single action they take is about performance, about speed, about winning the race. They are a critical, strategic part of the team. And that's the modern M&R team, a high-performance crew making sure the whole business runs at its absolute best. Okay, so next up, let's explore how this new perspective literally builds a bridge from the boardroom all the way down to the factory floor. This is where the magic happens, where we translate those big, high-level business goals into real, tangible action. And here it is. This is the core principle. It's not about the maintenance department having its own separate set of goals over in a corner. It's about understanding the company's main objectives and then asking one critical question. How can the work we do directly help the business achieve that? So here's what that translation looks like in the real world. Let's say the C-suite comes down and says, our goal is to increase production by 10%. The M&R team doesn't just let that fly over their heads. They translate it. They say, okay, to make that happen, we need to cut downtime on our most critical machines by 25%. See what happened? By hitting their M&R goal, they directly made the company's business goal possible. Now, this whole strategic approach isn't just a nice idea that someone cooked up. It's a formalized professional discipline. It's actually structured within something called a body of knowledge that gives us a clear roadmap for making this all happen.
And that's super important for credibility, right? This isn't just guesswork. There's an established, industry-recognized body of knowledge that lays out all the principles for strategic M&R. You can think of it like a playbook for excellence.
So what does this framework actually let you do? Well, it gives you the tools to create a real strategy for your department. It helps you plan your work, not just for today's fires, but for tomorrow's business goals. It makes sure everything you're doing is aligned and gets you off that hamster wheel of just fixing stuff that's already broken. So if this is the new standard, how does a professional actually prove they've mastered this stuff? How do you show your bosses that you can think and act strategically, not just technically? I mean, this is a huge question for anyone in this field. Having the skills to turn a wrench is one thing. That's foundational. But showing that you can use those skills to actually drive business results, that's a completely different level of expertise, and it's way more valuable.
The answer really lies in certifications like the Certified Maintenance and Reliability Professional, or CMRP. Now, this isn't a test on how well you can repair a pump. It's designed specifically to validate your ability to think strategically, to prove you've got the chops to do that crucial translation we've been talking about. It's basically the industry's stamp of approval for strategic M&R leaders.
So get this, that whole body of knowledge, the very thing the CMRP tests you on, what do you think is the very first pillar? Pillar 1.0. It's not equipment reliability. It's not work management. It's business and management. That tells you everything you need to know, doesn't it? The absolute foundation of modern M&R excellence is understanding the business itself. So we'll leave you with this final thought to chew on. Think about your own organization's top priorities right now. Is it cutting costs, boosting output, improving safety? Whatever it is, what is one specific, measurable M&R goal that you could set today to directly help achieve it? Because that question, that's where the journey from cost center to profit driver truly begins.